Hey guys, welcome back. New guitar, and it is a metal guitar, and I'm clearly not capable of playing metal, so we will demonstrate it otherwise. But I bought this uh, because it was a very good deal, and I couldn't refrain. You know, they say curiosity kills the cat. That's a very popular expression. Well, in my case, curiosity lends to gas, right? And that's what happened here. I was curious. This is a Donner guitar. And again, I did not get this gifted to me from Donner or, subsidized by Donner. Nothing. Bought this on my own with my own money. And it was because they were running a sale on eBay on a bunch of different Donner models at 20% off plus an additional 5% savings, November savings on eBay. So I fell for that and bought it. I've heard a lot about this guitar on various forums and also on YouTube. There's a bunch of videos of people playing this in a metal style, if that's what you're looking for. There's a bunch of those videos on YouTube. And various opinions on this guitar, most of them being positive. So I said, okay, let me give it a shot. Let me see what it's all about. This particular model is a DMT-100 from Donner. And it's in gradient violet. That's the color. And it's an attractive color. This violet in the middle of the guitar has a bit of a flake, a metallic flake to it. I don't know how well you could see that. The paint job is very nice. It's on the back of the guitar as well. You can see it is a bolt-on neck. It is a string through. And it has these Donner branded sealed tuners, which are okay. Maple neck. It's got a little bit of a grain in it. A nice sloped neck joint here, which is nice. Very good access if you're one of those shredders. And you have the cutaways that you would have on a Strat style guitar, body-wise. Headstock is very small. Now, as a result, there's a bit of dive on this guitar because the headstock is so small and light, and the body kind of wants to go that way. So, full disclaimer, if you're sitting down playing, you're going to have some dive on this guitar. Let's talk about the guitar a little bit. So, paint job, very good. It has a poplar body on this guitar. So the wood is poplar. I would say this thing probably weighs maybe between 7.5 and 8 pounds. It's not a heavy guitar. Indian Laurel fretboard. I've heard that the fretboards on these Donners are pretty dry. This one is on the dry side. You can probably see that in the picture, hopefully coming through. Although I've had worse. So the fretboard is not perfect. I'm going to throw a couple of coats of oil on it and lube it up a bit. But it is, maybe a little on the dry side. 24 narrow tall frets on this guitar. A lot of people on YouTube are doubting that this is a bone nut because it's the color, it's black. But I think it is a bone nut, and it's probably just painted. That's my personal opinion. It looks to me like a bone nut. And if that's the case, that's an extra plus for this particular guitar at this price point. Die-cast seal tuners, I mentioned before, a string-through body. 2 humbuckers on here. Now, for those of you that are curious about these pickups, they're okay. I don't think they're the best pickups that are out there, certainly, and they wouldn't be on this price level instrument. But I've heard a lot worse. And I believe I saw a video of someone taking, and I forgot who the YouTuber is, I apologize. But a guy had this guitar gutted and was looking at the pickups. And on the back of the pickup, I'm pretty damn sure it said Bellcat. Bellcat is a pickup brand. They make, pickups for various budget guitar companies, but they are a known entity. So if in fact these are Bellcat pickups, there are worse that come as stock pickups on these low-end guitars. One volume, one tone, three-way switch. Probably would do better with a five-way switch, quite honestly, to give you more tonal variety, but it has a three-way switch. No push-pull, no coil tap on this thing. No tremolo system. It has this, well, for lack of a better word, bridge, and it's in the design of, I believe, Hipshot is the brand that this thing is going for, if you could see here. But, you know, it's a very well-designed bridge. It's okay. Again, very good for a budget guitar. If it was a real Hipshot bridge, it would probably be worth almost as much as this whole guitar just on the cost of the bridge. What else? Neck-wise, it's not a shredder neck, which is interesting because this is clearly going after the metal market. And the neck on this guitar, I would say, is a comfortable C shape. That would be my best guess. It's not super thin, but it's far from thick. I think it's a very comfortable, personally, a very comfortable neck. I like it a lot. What else? Believe the guitar is made in China. Frets, excellent. Really not sharp up and down the fretboard. Couple of them, as you get high on the fretboard, are a little bit tad on the sharper than I'd like side, but not enough to cause any issues and cut your fingers or have to tend to them, quite honestly. I mean, if you want to, you certainly can do it, but it's not necessary. String height is a little high out of the box, so I'll adjust the string height. That's not, a big deal, but it is a little bit on the high side for my liking. If you're a beginner, first timer, student, whatever, the only thing I don't like about this particular model is that the truss rod adjustment is screwed in. The cover is screwed on. And a lot of people, to be honest with you, don't want to be bothered unscrewing this thing as simple as it is. They just leave it and deal with whatever the action is on this guitar to begin with. I like a wheel truss rod that a lot of these guitars have. I think Donner could benefit much by putting a wheel truss rod at the base of the neck to make it a lot simpler and easier to access, or an open, or one of these covers that slide up without much effort, or just an open adjustment, area for the truss rod. I don't like these screwed-on covers personally, but that's my own personal thing. What else? I'm trying to think. Indian Laurel fretboard, poplar body. We talked about all that stuff. This nice bridge, this Hipshot style bridge. Yeah, I mean, now, here's the best part. So this is $169.99, I believe, on Amazon. Most places on eBay, they vary all over the place. $169.99. It's listed on the Donner site, I think, for $189.99. On eBay, they currently have these guitars, and I'll put the link in the description, for $119.99, which is a pretty good sale. And then they have an additional 20% off coupon number. And then you can also take 5% off, I believe, stack it to have the November savings. So it brings this guitar down to like $91 plus tax, free shipping, which is crazy. I paid a little over $100, I think, all in, including tax, free shipping to my door. And it was very fast shipping, by the way. So that's a very, very good deal on this guitar. Is it a professional level guitar? No. Is it okay for a beginner or even an intermediate that's just futzing around wanting a metal style guitar? Yeah, I'd say so. I'd say so, definitely. It is fairly well made. Donner did a nice job on the construction of the guitar, and I really think the neck is great. Is a great feeling neck. So let's hear what it sounds like. We'll play it a little bit more clean, and then we'll put on some distortion. And again, I apologize, I'm not a metal player, but if you want to hear demos of this thing in the metal style, there are a bunch of them on YouTube. Okay? So we'll just play some basic chords. Clean, neck position. And the neck pickup, as you can hear, is a little bit on the muddy side, slightly, but again, at this price point, very little to complain about. You can certainly swap out the pickups if that's something you're interested in. Middle position, which are both pickups. And just the bridge humbucker. Single notes. Okay, and we'll put on a little bit of dirt. And some notes. Enough butchering for an afternoon. So that's the Donner DMT-100 in Gradient Violet. Decent guitar, guys, for especially at this price, for $100, including tax and shipping that I paid. I don't think you can go wrong. So if you're looking for an inexpensive metal guitar, and if you are a shredder, this might be something you want to look into. Okay? If you have any questions, put them in the comments. Guys, if you like these videos, please support the channel and subscribe. And as always, guys, until the next time, be well. Talk to you soon. Take care.